This show contains coarse language and mature themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Okay, let's see. Pankey Investigative Services. Piss. That's gotta be one of the worst. Here we go. New York City. Makes sense.
Pankey Investigative Services, this is Hilda. How may I be of assistance today?
Is this Investigator Pankey's office?
He doesn't have an office, just me.
And, who is this speaking, please?
As I said, this is Hilda.
Right.
I'm his virtual assistant.
Virtual? You mean you're like a robot? AI or some such?
No, not a robot. A virtual assistant is like an administrative assistant in a virtual office. As in online. If Hank could afford an office, I'd have somewhere to go instead of sitting in my kitchen all day.
All right. Well, good evening, Hilda.
Hello.
Hilda, now, this is Deputy Howser of Bracken County, Mississippi, and I wonder if I might trouble you for a little information today.
Well, Deputy Howser of Bracken County, that all depends on what kind of information you're looking for. You see, due to the nature of the business, I can't discuss very much about the cases here.
I understand that.
Even if, as you say, you're an officer of the law.
Right. No, I'm not really trying to dig too much here. Really not even official business, per se. I love your accent, by the way. Very Eastern.
That's kind of you.
You see, as it turns out, I ran into your boss, Hank, earlier today. And, well, you see, what he was inquiring of me, I found to be a bit, odd.
That's Hank. He's nothing if not odd. An odd duck, I say. You know, he's a lovable guy, though. Can't detect his way out of a wet paper bag. And you didn't hear that from me. Oh, what the hell. I don't care if he knows I said that. He knows his limitations. But, you know, he's got a side to him. Makes you think, my goodness, you're cute in your own funny way. You are.
Uh-huh.
Only why the hell do you choose these ridiculous cases that run you ragged? Have you ever seen his car? You've seen his car. That's a 1967 Volkswagen Beetle, Deputy Howser. That car is not equipped to do a goddamn grand tour of the lower 48 states. Not anymore, anyway. I mean, come on, there are affordable cars out there that can do the job, and you don't have to constantly order those parts on
Miss Hilda, Miss
whatever.
Hilda, ma'am, I really don't want to take up too much more of your time.
Yes?
I'm hoping we can cut to the chase here.
All right, sure. You mentioned Hank making an odd inquiry?
Yes, he's a PI, so I assume he works alone. While on the road, I mean.
Without exception.
Right. So, why then do you think it is that he told me he's following a friend?
A what?
A friend. He told me he and his friend, who drives a purple bus, got separated.
Uh-huh.
And then he asked me if I'd seen this purple bus pass by.
What?
Pardon?
I believe the friend he was referring to is actually someone he's been hired to tail.
Tail?
That's right. The person he's tailing, was tailing. Because as of his last report, he lost him. Again. This time due to a passing train. This person he's tracking down is the daughter of a client that, I can't really get into the details, Deputy.
Oh, now, Hilda. I'm sure Hank is a sweet guy, as you say, but I'm just curious about his motives, you see. For example, what really is his end goal with Miss Helen Pauley?
Miss Paul... Oh, well, you already know the client. I'm not sure what it is you're looking for, Officer Howser. I can't give away Mr. Pankey's investigation information you're a member of law enforcement, but I just can't. Not without permission. Anyway, his investigation into the matter of Miss Polly isn't really a big deal. Her mom's kind of a... let's just say she wants to keep Miss Polly close. Too close for a grown woman, if you ask me. And her mom is paying this agency good money to keep Mr. Pankey on Miss Polly's tail. I mean, he isn't harassing her or anything, just, reporting back is all, and I've already said too much, haven't I?
No, not at all.
I am sorry I couldn't be of more assistance to you.
Hilda, now you have been more than helpful. I think you've given me everything I need for now.
Fantastic.
Well, I gotta get back to the old job. I'm sure you're busy too. I do hope you have a good rest of your day, ma'am.
I'll try, but there are no guarantees in this life, are there?
Take care.
Yes. You too, officer.
Hanky Panky, you dog. I knew that sucker was lying.
Happy Medium, The Adventures of Melancholy Helen Polly. Written and directed by Jay Hazen.
Gosh, that was close! Helen, you sure can drive this thing.
When I have to.
She can go from 0 to 40 in a minute flat.
Wow.
Pankey fucking Pankey. He doesn't give up.
And on your mother's payroll, no less? A shameless Seamus.
We ought to thank our lucky stars he didn't get struck by the train back there.
Or he'd be one of us and probably ask for a ride along.
Exactly. The very idea of a bug pursuing a bus is at once zany and unnerving.
Brazen.
In a way, I feel sorry for the guy. Chasing a harmless bus all over the U.S. when he could be, I don't know, dealing with adulterers or insurance fraudsters or something more exciting back home.
Maybe he needs somebody in his life. I wonder if he has any family. He could be out dating.
Maybe he does have a sweetheart somewhere. Passion like that? It's gotta emanate from something.
Or someone.
It can't just be the money. That's for darn sure.
Reminds me of a little tune I used to perform during my early open mic days.
Oh, this was the obvious subsequent interval in this conversation.
We're all ears.
Oh, listen, sister. I love my Mr. Man, and I can't tell you why. There ain't no reason why I should love that man. It must be something that the angels did plan.
Speaking of something that the angels done plan, I began to form some rudimentary ideas about Harper's death. There was something about her excitement when Gunter told her name, an idea that started to alight like a tiny candle in the basement of my mind. And Lucy, and Cleaver Steve. Their connection to Harper seemed a little more than mere coincidence. Later, when Dee Dee told me that while she was spying, she learned how Steve seemed to have more than just a passing acquaintance with Harper. I needed more data, though. My plan was to get to the hotel and relax a little more so I could work it out. I was flummoxed. I needed to deconstruct it when it was quieter. I don't want to be misunderstood. I am able to put my brain to work without the help of weed, but the stillness that comes with it is an advantage. Like me, ghosts aren't always masters of social cues, and they're inclined to overstay their welcome. As much as I love Dee Dee and Gunter, they're a lot. Like all your relatives in a small kitchen on Thanksgiving, they excel at crowding my senses. When Dee Dee breaks into a show tune, though, I find it relaxing, and she knows this. Unless it's something from Hair or Rocky Horror, those are not calming. If she sees a certain look I get, like I'm having trouble and I'm edging toward crisis status, sometimes she'll say, "Reminds me of a little tune I used to perform," and go right into it. On this occasion, she knew I was trying to figure something out and that I needed to do it while creating as much distance between us and Pankey as I could. She knew I needed to focus, and I can't help loving that man works almost as well as my homegrown stuff. Yes, I had a garden in my bus, but Pankey, he was a spanner in the works. A big one. He was getting close. I had no idea what his plans were once he finally caught up with me. I suspected it probably wasn't so he could tell me my tags were expired or something. What I was almost certain of, though, was that since he was hired by my mother, he was not told the whole truth as to why she needed to be privy to my whereabouts. A truth that would have caused even the shadiest PI to reject her case outright. A truth I'm not ready to discuss at this juncture. Not sorry. Suffice it to say, she's not known for her skills at being truthful, after all. And if she offered him the right compensation, it was likely he didn't prioritize the whole truth anyway before gassing up his little pissmobile and giving chase. And before you ask, yes, it had crossed my mind to simply stop and have a civil conversation with him. Maybe on a picnic bench at some rest area somewhere. In hindsight, it would likely have been wise. But at the time I was uneasy about sharing anything with anyone connected to Mother. Even my busmates, who literally wouldn't tell a soul, were in the dark.
Loving that man of mine.
Bravo! Excellent!
Oh, yeah! That was great.
Ooh, did you add a little reverb to that?
I sure did. You know why? 'Cause I'm fucking magic.
I do believe I've heard that one before. An old one. Showboat, if I'm not much mistaken.
That's right. One of the last tunes I remember performing before I exited the world of the living.
I loved it.
A bit rusty, but thank you.
Dee Dee has quite the repertoire. You should hear her rendition of Memory.
A fun one.
Considering your stance on house cats, I think you and I together doing A Little Priest would be more apropos.
Oh my goodness, yes. Anybody else feel like pie?
Yucky!
I love pie.
The hotel should be close, right?
Your tablet has the map open still. Yes. Keep going this way. It'll be on the left in just a few minutes.
River City Bank, this is Bravo Whiskey, radio check. How's it going, Cody? Over.
I got your 5x5, Bravo Whiskey. Nothing to report, as usual. Over.
Roger, sound good. And make sure you're walking the perimeter and doing regular check-ins. Over.
Roger that.
This is Bravo Whiskey. Out.
Bravo Whiskey. Your name's Willy, dumbass. What are you doing here, Lucy? What's the matter? What's going on, sis?
I quit.
Huh?
I quit my job at the butcher shop. I quit.
What the? Why?
I've had it. I've had enough of working with him.
What happened? Did Steve do something to you?
No, why would you go there? You just...
'Cause I'll put a whooping on his ass he'll never forget, I can tell you.
No, cut it out, Cody. It wasn't like that. And what are you gonna do, pepper spray him to death?
I have the means. Other means.
Just chill out. He didn't do nothing.
Well, all right. So, you gonna tell me why you quit?
Well, I didn't quit. Not really.
Hold on, you didn't?
I almost did. I talked about it with him. I told him I was planning on it. All this bullshit with him moving on so quick after our breakup, and once again, he starts up about Harper.
Harper? She's still a sore spot with him? I mean, she died a year ago. He needs to get over it. Hell, I'm over it. It was sad and all, but man, you gotta live.
Cut it out. I ain't talking about him being sad. I'm talking about him being all sparkly-eyed every time he talks about the bitch. May she rest in peace.
I seen him like that. When she and I was an item even, he'd go out of his way to bring her up. Say we was out fishing or spotlighting or something, he'd always find a way to waylay into the subject.
Segway?
That's what I said.
He did?
Hell yeah. I'd say, why are you so interested in Harper? You got feelings for my lady or what? I mean, I'd act like I was joking, but in my heart I was pissed. But being out in the woods and all, and sometimes with a shotgun or what have you, I didn't want to push him, you know?
You never told me about any of this.
Hell yeah. He was weird about Harper. That ain't no lie. Real fucking weird. I should have whooped his ass.
I should whoop your ass.
Hey, damn, Lucy. It wasn't nothing I thought was important at the time.
Steve and me were dating, you dipshit. It damn well was important.
The hell is that?
Don't change the subject. You know how much emotional anguish I could have avoided?
I ain't changing the subject. I just want to know what the hell that is. Look, pulling into the hotel.
Oh, now what the fuck?
What? You know who that is?
Not personally, but that big old bus was at the butcher shop earlier. The lady driving, I mean, she's nice, I guess, but she's the one who brought up Harper and got all the shit started up today.
She knows Harper?
No, it wasn't like that. She just started asking about the meet me.
Hang on, they can't even park there. What are they doing?
Cody! What, you security for the whole daggum city block now?
I know I ain't. But Mr. Jensen has his rules, and I like to help him out from time to time.
Oh, bullshit! You like the free breakfast he lets you have is what you like.
Hey, so what? Squid pro quo, you know?
Quid!
That's what I said.
Anyway, I'm leaving. Thanks for listening to your hurting sister. You're such a wonderful confidant. I feel so understood and validated now.
What?
Asshole is what? Asshole.
Hey.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Are you stalking now?
Of course not. I figured you'd be here talking to your brother after our spat.
Was it a spat? Let me be, Steve. I need some time.
I will. I got a game to watch anyhow. I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry, and I hope you come back to work tomorrow. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fine.
Well, I'm gonna need time. Like I said.
I know, but you're the best meat clerk. Best one I ever had. You're irreplaceable.
Oh my God.
Not a very accommodating parking lot here.
I think there's a spot over there for bigger vehicles.
Yeah, but I won't be able to get back out as easily from that one.
And who is this prima donna approaching like his ass is on fire?
They have fucking security here? At this hotel?
He's coming from that bank over there. He looks familiar.
Is he an Alivey you recognize?
Kind of. I don't...
Hey! Hold up a second.
Can we catch a fucking break? How may I help you?
Well, you can start by moving.
I was moving, wasn't I? Until you ran up on me.
I'm just letting you know you can't park in here with this size vehicle.
This is a public lot. There are no signs posted.
Don't matter. I know the owner, and he'll have you towed.
Good luck.
Over there. There aren't any cars over there. I can use up 2 spots. No big deal.
It is a big deal. Besides, why are you at a hotel? Don't you live inside this thing anyway? Whoa there.
Oh no, mind your finger. Door's closing.
Hey, stop.
Try hard.
Good call. That was going from 0 to nowhere fast.
Oh, it's not over. Look at him running behind us.
Lord, he ain't gonna give up.
That's fine. I'll park and we'll wear him down. We're not leaving this hotel till I get you some fucking answers.
Thank you.
All right. This is as good as anywhere.
It does offer an obscured view of the road. In the off chance Mr. Pankey should motor through, he's likely to miss us.
Even better.
Here's our man again.
God damn it. The hell you doing?
Oh my, is his face a shade of purple?
I think we're gonna have to call a code wannabe blue.
Ma'am, I done told you. Call off your hellhound, if you would.
Oh, now he's a good boy. He's just doing his job.
Now listen here. I told you, you can't park here. You're gonna get towed. You got to move.
I absolutely plan on it, Mr.
Cody. Just plain Cody.
Mr. Cody. I'll move my bus right away. I'd just like to go inside and see what's available first.
Why? You literally have a house on wheels right here.
Ah, shrewd observation. However, there are times when I enjoy a spacious shower, a breakfast I don't have to make. You see what I'm getting at? The same reason people who don't live in a house on wheels appreciate different accommodations once in a while. They like change too. A different bed, say. Or simply a different atmosphere. Don't you like change sometimes, Mr. Cody?
Look. Well, yeah, I like change, I do.
Well, okay.
And I'd like you to change from park to drive and move this.
Plus, my toilet isn't working. I don't think it would be in anyone's best interest if I was denied my basic human right to use the restroom.
I ain't denying you your rights. You just need to park
Cody?
somewhere else.
What are you doing to this poor woman?
Hey, Donna.
Hello. He won't let me pee.
I know Mr. Jensen don't like his parking lot crowded with vehicles this size. I was just helping him enforce his rules is all.
Cody, we don't need you policing our parking lot. You're not the Midtown Suites warden. You ain't even employed by us.
I understand that. I'm just trying to help out.
Go on back over to the bank. Somebody might have robbed the vault empty while you've been over here chasing purple buses.
Lavender.
Well,
Go on now. Sorry about him.
It's okay.
Hey, I was just trying to help. Tell Mr. Jensen. That's all I was doing. Trying to kill bluebirds with one stone.
2!
That's what I said.
It's fine to park here. Come on in when you're ready. Restroom's on the right as soon as you come through the front doors.
Thank you, ma'am.
Donna's fine.
Thanks, Donna.
You bet. Yes, pets are okay too. Even behemoths like him, the cutie.
Okay. Are we ready? Midtown Suites is where it all went down. We have work to do. Harper, you gonna be okay?
I think so. I have to be. I need to know everything. I need to move on.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, hell yes.
Splendid.
I'm ready.
Tally-ho then.
Oh, I'm excited.
The toilet works, by the way.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's good.
Thank you. Very useful to know, especially when you're a dog.
Ew, bad dog.
Happy Medium is a production of JHP Fiction. It stars Lynne Hazen as Helen Polly, John Kennard as Gunter, and Jay Hazen as Dee Dee, Pankey, and, my ex, Cleaver Steve. This episode also featured the voices of Christopher Abel as Deputy Howser, Samantha Henderson as Hilda, Travis Himebaugh as Willy, Skyler Cole as Cody, Kristina Molina as me, Lucy, Stephanie Kirves as Harper, and Janna Fletcher as Donna. You can support this story by rating, reviewing, and subscribing at your favorite podcatcher or by visiting patreon.com/JHP Fiction. For more about Happy Medium or other veteran-created indie projects by JHP Fiction, visit jhpfiction.com. Thanks for listening.